Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what I carry in my beach bag. So we'll go through my absolute must-haves, and then I'll also show you some maybe unexpected essentials that I never go to the beach without. These make the whole beach day easier, more enjoyable, because honestly, at the end of the day, when you're hot and you're sweaty, a little bit grumpy, maybe had a bit too much sun, these are the things that get me through a beach day. So I'm gonna go through this handbag here. This one is by Caperni, as you can see, and I really love this as a beach bag because it's so lightweight. It fits over the shoulder really easily. I can also fit my towel in here. I can fit my water bottle in here. The number one thing when I'm looking for a beach bag is that it is lightweight, and this one from Caperni is so light when it's empty, and it never feels so heavy on the shoulder when I fill it up. It also fits really comfortably over the shoulder too, and right now it's pretty full, but I could also fit my water bottle and my beach towel in there. So I do really like this handbag. I know a lot of people like those bog bags, but honestly for me, I'm not into that style. And I think that this is a really cute option for a beach bag. So let's get into it. The first thing is a visor or a hat, but I've been loving this one. I got this in the FabFitFun box last year. You can see there's some makeup on it. I generally don't wear makeup when I go to the beach. I'll put on the Glow Recipe, the watermelon dewdrops in the tan, and then the watermelon blush. And then that's basically it, obviously eyebrows. But because I'm wearing sunglasses the whole time, I find that I don't really need makeup. So this is so cute. I think it's cuter than just your typical hat. The only issue with this is that because I have black hair and if I'm not completely shaded, like the top of my head can get pretty warm. But I like that the visor is really massive, as you can sort of see there, and it just covers sort of my whole face. So definitely recommend some sort of hat or visor. Like I said, I like this one. It is also adjustable. The brim is wide. It is so lightweight as well, and it's fun because it is also made of raffia, so very summery. And that is the first accessory. While we're talking about accessories, let's talk about the jewelry I'm wearing. I always get questions about my jewelry, and if you've been around my channel for a while, then you know that Ana Luisa is one of those brands that I have genuinely worn and loved for years. So whenever they reach out to work with me, it's always an easy yes, because I know and love their quality already. What I really love about Ana Luisa is that they are just everyday pieces. So they're timeless, they're easy to layer, they are tarnish resistant, they are water resistant, they are hypoallergenic. They essentially go with everything. So I'm wearing all Ana Luisa pieces today, but they did send me 3 new pairs of earrings. I love being able to make an earring stack. I have one more piercing on this year. But the first pair of earrings that I'm wearing today are these ones up front, and these are the Frida earrings. And what I really like about the Frida earrings is that they have this tiny little pearl, and I think pearls just scream summer. To me, they resemble shells, which obviously very summer appropriate. They're perfect if you want something a little bit softer and more elevated for vacations, or if you are going out for brunch or for dinner. Next pair that I have on are the Nate medium hoops, and to me these are an essential. These are a classic. They are just a timeless hoop. They are so lightweight, and you can wear them with anything from tank tops to sundresses to linen. I just feel like these are ones that I will grab over and over again this summer. I love the size of them as well. They're not too big, but because they have a teardrop shape to them, they're just a little bit more than your typical sort of thinner hoop. The last pair of earrings are probably my favorite. These are the Julia medium marble blue hoops, and I knew I would love them because I already have the Julia mediums in the gold. You can see the design better up close, but as I mentioned, these are hand painted. It is stunning, and it looks so good with the Nate medium hoop right beside it too. I think they complement each other really nicely, but such a beautiful pop of color. Screams summertime, screams I got back from vacation, and honestly, I think that this blue, this pop of blue, would look good on any skin tone. Really great. I feel like Ana Luisa is a good middle ground. It's not too expensive, but the pieces last forever because the quality is there. So if you are looking to refresh your summer jewelry collection, now is the time. I will link all these pieces down below. Go ahead, treat yourself. Again, Ana Luisa is one of the best affordable jewelry brands that I will always recommend. I will link these pieces down below, and thank you to Ana Luisa for sending me these new stunning summery pieces. And let's go on. Next accessory, sunglasses. These are my Fendi. I tend to wear my Fendi because they're a little bit bigger and they give me the protection that I feel like I need from the sun. They are fairly dark as well, so I find that they block out a lot of the sun. So this is me at the beach. I always have my visor on, like I said, and sunnies, and that's why I feel like I don't need to wear any sort of eye makeup, mascara, eyeliner, anything like that. I'm basically ready to go. I got a pack of 3 of these little pouches off Amazon, and I've been using them for quite some time now. They're perfect because they're wipeable, but let me show you what's inside. So the first sort of unexpected essential I always take with me, and I've been doing this for years now. It's a Ziploc bag, but inside I have paper towels that have been soaked in water. And typically what I do before I go to the beach is I take this Ziploc bag. There's about 6 paper towels in here, I think. I freeze them. So these are perfect when you're lying in the sun and you just want a nice, cool, refreshing towel to sort of wipe off whatever sweat you have. When you freeze these, and if you take a little cooling pack or a little ice pack with you, this can stay frozen for quite some time. It's just a game changer when I tell you this. And other people that I've gone to the beach with as well have said that it's such a smart idea. But you can also use it to wipe your body down, to wipe sand off your feet. Sometimes, depending on how many people I'm going with, I will pack like 20 of these. 100% recommend it. Get some paper towels, soak them in water, freeze them. Number 1 tip if you take anything away from this. Okay, so here's what we're working with. I have mentioned these before so many times, but these are these little drink mixes. These are by Roar, and basically they help to sort of replenish electrolytes, but there are other sort of functional aspects to this. This is, I would say, is a functional food or a nutraceutical. That's the food science background in me coming out, but I love these, and they're just so easy to sort of tote around as well, and they also have green tea extract in them. I have my Tower 28 hypochlorous spray. This, I have hypochlorous spray from Amazon, so once this runs out, I will refill it with the cheaper alternative, but love hypochlorous spray. And as someone that doesn't suffer from acne, I never really knew the benefits to using it until my eye doctor told me I could spray my eyes because I wear false lashes. This helps to clean them, but I've used it, like I mentioned before, on my eczema, on my psoriasis, anytime I get a heat rash, for example, especially if I'm out in the sun. This is amazing. Another mist, and I like to take mists as opposed to sort of like squeezy tubes of things because I find that those can explode. But this is the Cool Down Spray by Sage. It is so refreshing, and it really does work. I don't know what's in here. There's essential oils, but when you get really hot, this is perfect. I can't recommend this one enough either. I would definitely recommend this one over, but this is a nice little added cooling mist. And then we have the Jet Lag Skin Soothing Hydration Mist. I typically will use this one after I leave the beach and I give my face like one final sort of wipe down with paper towel. This is good to just get some moisture back in. I don't usually use this sort of throughout while I'm at the beach just because I find that I don't really need it because I'm already sweating, but I like to put this on after. And then obviously if we're talking about a sunscreen, I have 2. So these are just specifically for the face. So I do use this one on my body sometimes. This is by Dr. Jart. I got this in my FabFitFun box for the summer. I liked it so much I bought another one. And my only issue with Dr. Jart is it's not cruelty free. So if you know of a really good alternative that is similar to this, please let me know. You can see I burned through this. This is how much I have left. I love this. You can apply this over top of your makeup. I kind of dab it like that and it doesn't move the makeup. At the beach, I'd obviously swipe it. Here, I probably won't, but I love this. I put this on my lips too, which I hope that that's okay because I don't have a dedicated sunscreen for my lips. If you know of any good recommendations, please let me know. I find that every single one tends to irritate my lips and make them bumpy, whereas this one doesn't. But in a pinch, when I'm out, because I like to keep this in my car, I will put this on my hands while I'm driving as well. It has no scent to it. It's so easy. It's such a lovely product. So if you know of a cruelty-free version of this stick, please let me know because I love this. And this is SPF 40. And then in addition, I also have this mist, which you can see I've taken to the beach before because it has like sand, grime kind of stuck to it. But this is by Naked Sundays, and this is a hydrating glow mist SPF 50. This one I will spray all over. The reason why I don't like this one as much as the stick is because this one has a fragrance. This one has zero fragrance and it's so easy to do. This one, I don't like the smell of it. And then because I don't want to get stinky, I have a little travel size of my deodorant. I don't always wear deodorant. I find that I have that Asian gene where you don't really smell unless I'm out in the sun for a long period of time. And then I can notice a little bit of like funk. So this is the Peaceful Warrior by Sage. It's a natural deodorant spray. For me, a lot of natural deodorants do not tend to work very well. This is one that does. I really like this. This one and Corpus. Corpus is a stick. This one is a spray. And like I said, I like to take sprays with me as opposed to tubes. And then I always have to carry this. Have had so many of these. These are the little travel wipes. I get these off Amazon. I think they come in a pack of 12, but in each one it has 6 little travel wipes. They also have a disinfectant in them. So that is everything in that first little clear pouch. And then I have another pouch, which is so cute. Okay, so I got this from Sage. You guys know I love Sage, but it came with it as a kit, and this was a little pouch. How cute is this little mini duffel? So the reason why I'm going to use this in my beach bag is because if I do have to run to, I want to call it the canteen, the concession or the bathroom or something, and I don't want to take my giant bag with me. Oh, I love this. Anyway, I digress. I have my wallet in there because I have to have an ID. I'll probably keep my car keys in there as well. But these are more kind of like face body products that I wouldn't necessarily share with anyone that I'm going with. So well, this one I would. This is just lotion. You know, I love the Josie Maran body butter. This is in the tangerine. It smells so yummy, perfect for the beach. Very slim profile as well, not bulky. And then I have a lip balm because I said I don't have like a designated SPF one. I like to use this one, and because I'm covered up by this, my lips are generally okay. And then for makeup after, if I need to reapply anything, Glow Recipe. Okay, so this is the Niacinamide Dewdrops. This just adds a glow to your face. It's almost like a highlighter, I would say, but it's skincare. I love this. This is a little tiny baby one. I have a slightly bigger one than this too. It's the Watermelon Glow Blush. I love this. And I am fairly tan right now, but I will show you. This shows up even when you blend it out. It offers the most, can you see that? The most beautiful pink flush to your cheeks. Highly recommend this. Smells really nice. Love, love, love. Love this. And then I also have a little Be Goldy drop. So again, it works as a little bit of a highlighter, adds a little bit of glow back into my face. But I like these because they're all like makeup with skincare, or skincare that has a little bit of a tint. Last thing in that little duffel is fairly new, and this is by the brand Ever Eden. I got it in the Sephora favorites that I showed in my last video. Love this. So this is perfect for the beach because it is plastic, and it is in the scent Darling. It's a fragrance mist. You can put it on your hair or your skin. It's supposed to be good for sensitive skin as well because it is made for teens and kids, but this, I just sprayed my face. Oops. These, whoo, essentials. Essentials for me. I have fans. So this one, got at the dollar store. It also comes with a little kind of pouch, but this, can you see my hair? This is actually powerful. And honestly, I didn't think too much of these fans. You know, when I go to church, there's always the ladies that are fanning themselves, but this, game changer. So cooling. So I have this fan here, which I generally don't keep in its pouch. I just kind of throw it around. And then the other fan that I have, there's two options. This one I got from Heidi Lau, the Hotbot place, but this one is, you press this button here, and then it just fans. So, and last but not least, I have my little idle pouch here, and in here I have my headphones or my earbuds. I use the corded ones, obviously, because no one has time to be losing anything at the beach. I got these from Amazon. Ugh, if I can untangle them. I take these generally with me even when I go shopping, and I like to listen to music and not be approached by people. But essentially that's everything that I carry in this bag. And like I said, I would take my water bottle, I would take a towel with me as well, but those are my essentials. Let me know what your essentials are. What am I missing from my beach bag? And I will link as many things as I can down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!